Hi, it's DJ.
I constantly scream.
Josh.
Oh fuck.
No Franco again,
Oh.
sadly. He's
Franco, he's dust.
Franco died. We were having his
he died of
He's
the
with
Terminal 5 gay.
He's with
terminal
us in spirit.
5
Yes.
gay.
Yeah, Terminal 5 gay.
Terminal.
What? Oh,
Yeah, Nick gave it to him.
yeah.
Nick's a little out of it tonight.
I had.
Nick, would you like to
a-
explain? Yeah, go ahead.
Keep going.
Okay. Hold on. Fuck off. I had a 300 milligram edible banana bread, and
Oof.
He
Good
sounds
talk,
like
Nick.
he's dead.
Nick is a leader of the generation. Everyone, he is the new MLK. And if you can't tell by his invigorating speech that he just gave, he's going to lead the new movement.
Suck toes or die.
Wow, let's go back.
That's gonna go down one in history, guys. Suck toes.
They're dead. Yep, that's a quote.
What the fuck?
That's going in the history books right
Suck-
now.
Suck toes or die trying. Power to the feet.
Okay, you
Power
can
to
stop
the feet,
talking
everyone.
now.
You know what? Suck toes or die.
Suck toes.
Suck
Oh
toes
Suck
or
toes,
die.
My room is spinning.
All right, enough about
All right.
Nick is retarded.
So I
Like,
Shut the
dragged.
fuck up, Josh.
Nick-
Shut the
Alright.
fuck up.
and
All right,
Nick wasn't along, and
Enough
Josh
about
wasn't
Nick.
there. I
Josh,
dragged
I'm gonna
Matt
eat
to
your
go
ass.
see Hereditary with me.
Alright, so I know
Naked
earlier. Hold on.
smiling man.
I know earlier in the podcast, a couple episodes ago, we talked about Hereditary, but we need to talk about it again.
Because I was the only person to see it last time.
Holy shit.
Go ahead, Matt. Give your opinion on the movie. Go right ahead.
First of all, spoilers for Hereditary. If you
Again.
haven't seen it, don't.
Not good.
No, okay. First, no, I think it's good. It's well made. Like, I mean, it's super spooky. It does what it does. It gets you scared. I was scared out of my goddamn mind. I was so scared that I was basically dying once I got out of the theater.
Hold on, disclaimer real quick. Matt was one of like the only people that were actually genuinely spooked. There were a couple of spooky points that were actually here and there. And yeah,
Here's
the movie that like had some spooky aspects to it. But if,
Really,
like,
naked smiling man?
If you go on Rotten Tomatoes, for some reason the critics gave it a 90%, and then like the viewers, like the people that actually went to go see it, gave it like a 40%. Like someone compared it to like a overrated Goosebumps movie. Like,
I mean, the movie's well made. It just like is ridiculous.
The naked
Like-
man smiling in the
Oh
door.
that
my
got me.
fucking God.
That gets me every time.
I s-
It was
I s-
so here's how it was going. It was me, our friend Beard, Matt, our other friend Matt, and Beard's girlfriend. And we were all sitting there, and our other friend Matt, not the ones in the call right now, but our other friend Matt, he's a funny guy, and he every single time something funny, like something like weird or spooky would happen, he just crack a joke, and got the entire theater geeking out. And it was a small theater, but the entire theater was laughing their ass off. Thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
The people
Like-
in front of us were fucking funny.
Yeah, the people in front of us were like funny too. They were laughing, they were cracking jokes. There was one lady who was in our row, one like
She was right
old,
next to me.
fat lady who was by herself. Like she came to see a movie by herself.
That's just sad.
Like every
That's
time like
sad.
someone would crack a joke or the entire theater, I mean like literally the entire theater would start
Yeah,
laughing and she'd
The
just go,
people in front of us, people behind us, like
"Be quiet!" or "Shh!" or "Shh!" Her shit would get louder and louder and louder every time. At the end of the movie, when like things was just it was hitting the fan, the entire theater was up in laughter. We were geeking out. We were fucking losing our minds. And she was sitting there turning blue with how loud her shh was trying to be.
Oh my god. She should have just fucking ended herself right
She should
there.
have just left. At that point, I would have just left. I would have been like, all right, bye.
With the last shush, I would have stuffed the fucking popcorn down her throat. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the
Laugh!
fuck up.
Have a fun time!
Too,
Like-
too funny, ha! Too for the funny, ha!
when I got home, my mom was on the couch. She was like, "Oh, how was the movie?" And I'm like, "Mom, you don't even understand. I can't answer that
You have to
question."
take both your parents. It's sad because Matt's dad looks just like the guy in the movie.
Which
Oh,
guy?
The father.
in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And then the father in the movie burns to death.
oh yeah.
And we're like, oh no,
That
Matt's
was an
dad.
M Night Shyamalan twist right there. Like the mom's like, "All right, if you
I love
put this
how
in
like
the
he's
fire."
the only one in the entire family. It's like, listen, I don't want any part of this, and he's the one
No,
that has
but no. What happens is like she's like, "Okay, if we burn the book, Charlie, the little girl, will stop haunting us, and
But
I'll
she goes,
die."
She goes, I die, me, as in the mom.
Yeah, and then
goes-
she she throws her in the fire, and the dad explodes into flames.
It's just
I'm
like, oh, Jimbo, go to
that
Shadow
actually
Realm,
like caught me off guard. I'm like, okay.
and they later did nothing about it.
Dude, I did not actually expect the little girl to just full on like die that early in the movie.
Oh no, she gets fucking decapitated.
Her head yeets off the highway like, oh my god.
Nick,
Cat-
I kind of wish you were there, Nick, because you would have started geeking. You would have laughed.
I
because,
seen the movie.
You have?
I saw the shitty pirated version my fucking brother got from a friend with the Russian subtitles.
So you've watched the movie, so you've seen
Yeah,
what happens.
so she's dying from the peanut allergy, and then she gets hit by the fucking.
She gets fucking yeeted by a giant
It's
telephone pole.
decapitated by the pole. It's so.
It was so stupid.
How did you feel about they had this corpse flying into the
Stop.
I couldn't stop. I was geeking at that point.
That whole.
Wait,
That
the mother going up the treehouse.
Yes.
Oh my god! I'm like, DJ warned me about this.
I was like, Matt, you're gonna watch it and it's gonna look like the fakest shit in the world.
It
And he looked at it and it was just the fakest shit in the world.
I'm sorry, but I still think the best part of the movie was the man in the closet. Like, holy shit.
His little fucking butt out.
Nick,
His little stickly dude.
Nick, did you geek out at that part too? Because I know when I first saw
The guy
the
with
movie,
the creepy smile, with the
I
ass
was
naked.
crying. Kate, I was wheezing. I was wheezing. I haven't laughed that hard in a while when I first saw the movie. I was wheezing.
Oh my god.
The smile he had broke me.
That movie's garbage.
I think like it was
No,
something that
it's like,
it's
it's like it's well made. Like it's a super well made.
like the transitions were really well done.
Yeah,
The camera angles were really well done. It had a good premise in the beginning, and
the
it had
acting was pretty damn good.
yeah, it's
It's good enough.
It was okay at some points. I feel like the Naked Brothers Band kid did really good.
He did. Good. The mother, like, she
Like-
was good at some points,
like
but when
when-
she was like
she-
when the mother was
yeah.
like screaming at the dad, I was like, all right, you're kind of
Yeah.
like this isn't.
She was
That was kind of bad.
overplayed.
Also, fuck you, Grandma.
Like I like the what is his name? Is it Alex? Yeah, it's Alex Wolf. That's who
Alex
played.
Wolf from the Naked Brothers. Band.
Alex.
I didn't
Alex
realize.
Wolf from the Naked
didn't
Brothers
realize.
Band is now a king of hell.
I did not realize until halfway through the movie. Like I turned to our friend Matt, and I was like, "That's the fucking kid from the Naked Brothers Band." I'm fucking upset. I didn't
Like-
realize until like halfway through. I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Like, but his acting was really good because I like how he was able to transition from like just normal teenage boy to like really fucked up mentally to like Charlie. Like he became Charlie.
Yeah, he was really good. He was the best. I think he was like one of the best in the movie.
He became fucking
Nick, did
Baron
you
of Hell.
Did you get the ending, Nick?
Yes.
I got it, but like, holy shit, it just came
'Cause
out
when
of
I
nowhere.
first watched it, I really didn't understand the ending, and then I watched it again, and I got the ending.
Like,
What,
okay,
the cultist? It was
No,
all the
so basically what
cultists?
happened was Charlie was born, and she was meant to be the king of hell, the girl.
Oh, right. So her ghost possessed her brother to become
You're
the
right,
Baron of
because
Hell.
the king of hell was supposed to be a boy. That's why in the
Yeah.
beginning she's like, "Oh, Grandma always wanted me to be a boy,
Because Grandma's a Satanist.
because Grandma wants you to be a king of hell." That's why. So when you know like the marking that's like on her neck, like on the mom's necklace and the grandma's necklace, you see it all the time.
Yeah.
That's why it was all over the place, like on the pole that she got decapitated on.
Oh.
She was meant to be decapitated, like it was planned all along. Like
Oh.
her being decapitated, her going to the party and eating.
Dude, I'm squinting so hard, my fucking eyeballs feel like they're being hugged by a
Like
pussy.
the mom was in on the whole thing too, if you think about it. Because the mom was the only other one wearing a necklace too. So the mom was wearing a necklace, the grandma was wearing a necklace.
Hold up. I'm melting into my bed. Give me a
Okay,
sec.
good talk. The fat lady that cursed the mom was wearing a necklace.
Fuck you, fat lady.
Everything that
Fucking
like kind of correlated with this cult was like had that little symbol. So the
Mhm.
pole where Charlie lost her head on had the symbol on it.
Yeah.
It was
Above
meant
the
to
grandma's corpse
be.
had that symbol. So anything that kind of correlated with this King of Hell stuff had that symbol. So Charlie being decapitated was planned all along.
Ugh.
So that's why the moms told her that she had to go to the party.
It's party time.
And if you read the book fast enough, it said that only the vulnerable and mentally weak can be possessed by the King of Hell.
Oh.
So that's why she sent her son out to go take her to the party, so that when he killed her by accident, he was mentally broken because he couldn't like deal with the thought that he killed his little sister by accident. So that when he was losing his mind, the demon could easily take him over. So that at the end, he became Charlie and was able to do King Hell stuff.
But he didn't do any King Hell stuff.
And notice how every single girl in the bloodline became decapitated. The grandma, the mom, the daughter.
Oh god, that
It's
fucking
all something you
movie's-
have to pay attention to.
I really didn't. I was just laughing.
I only
naked
paid
man in
attention
the
the second
closet.
time around. Because the grandma got decapitated, then the daughter got decapitated, and then the mom got possessed and decapitated herself.
Stupid movie.
Jesus.
The thing is, I like the movie, but it is like the ending just was ridiculous. I don't know if I'd see it again, but
I
was
didn't want to see it
definitely-
again, but I wanted to see your guys' reaction to the fucking
It was
movie.
definitely it was a fun experience. It is something I will never forget.
Because that ending to that movie was just a fucking out of left field. That movie was left field.
Have you guys seen the Babadook? The Babadook?
I have not.
Yeah, I have.
This really reminded me of the Babadook.
Yeah, it does.
But bad.
Yeah, the
Why
Babadook
can't
was way
you
better.
be normal?
There was one fucking scene in the movie when they're doing the seance, I think, and the mom starts like, oh, that's when the mom's like possessed and at first, and she's like screaming at everybody. Everyone's screaming. I kind of say to myself, like, why can't you just be normal? The Babadook was good. You all, if you guys haven't seen the Babadook, go see the Babadook.
Baba.
Spooky Australia.
I think it's on Netflix. It is.
Australia's spooky.
Probably
Alright,
still is
so
on
what's the
Netflix.
next topic, Matt? Eels and brackets?
Yep, we're continuing our eels topic with this time eels and brackets.
Okay, how do you feel about eels and their brackets?
I feel like you should
fuck
not
'em.
come up with that anymore.
I don't even really remember how eels started.
I believe eels are an alt-right perspective.
All
It
right,
shall be.
we're done here.
No,
No, Nick,
That's
we're
a
done.
hate crime.
We're
Eels
done.
are a symbol of
Nick.
hate.
We are done. All right,
The movie Robots.
that movie.
All right, so the reason I put this on the topic, I'm gonna put this meme in the thumbnail so you all can see it. But Nick decided to share with us a meme that says this person above is a slut for Big Weld from Roblox.
I didn't mean to. Oh,
It
fuck.
wasn't that funny, Nick. It really.
Uh,
And
Oh,
Big Weld, if
fuck,
you
it
don't
hurts
know,
to
is a main
breathe.
character from the hit Disney movie. Was it a Disney Pixar movie? I think it was.
no, it was some like shitty
no,
third
it
party.
It was a different. Hold on, I'll look it up. It was
could've
Blue
sw-
Sky, Blue Sky Studios.
Oh, Blue Sky.
Oh,
Okay.
I think
They're-
same
they're
people
the
that made
other-
Ice Age.
They're
film.
like they made from
Yeah.
the creators of Ice Age. Yep, it says it right on. It says it right
I
on there.
think Kramer's in that. He's the Red
Wait.
Robot. I think
Wait,
the voice acting for the Red Robot's Kramer.
Wait.
I feel like
No,
you're
that's
lying.
Robin Williams.
Oh
Don't- I
shit!
swear to God, you disrespect
Right.
Robin.
Hold up, Robin Williams. Hold up, Koko the Gorilla's dead.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah, that
Oh.
makes me sad. Yeah. Yeah, she's dead. She died.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking back assward segue was that?
Because
Robin
they're
Williams.
no,
Koko the
no,
Gorilla's
no,
dead.
no. Listen,
Thank you
Listen.
guys for watching the Amateur Wizard Hour podcast. And
Hold up.
Matt,
shut the
no,
fuck up.
no.
Shut the fuck up. Listen, Robin
Like
Williams
there's videos. Yeah.
and Koko the Gorilla was this gorilla who learned sign language, and she was a very smart gorilla, and she met Robin Williams and wanted to fuck him.
No, I don't think.
She-
think.
She signed it. She wanted babies with Robin Williams, and who else did she sign for babies? I forget, but
Ooh.
she was like pulling his pants and like pinching his nipples and shit. It was a fucking weird gorilla, but she died at age 46.
Feels bad,
I
man.
can't believe we went from robots to Robin Williams to Koko the gorilla.
Look,
I
oh,
never
fuck.
want to hear that segue of Robin Williams. Koko the Gorilla's dead.
Listen,
I
listen.
can understand because there are videos. Of
Yeah,
them, and it's so wholesome. I love
yeah.
it. But
Oh
okay,
my
back to
God.
robots.
I don't. You know what I remember from robots? I don't remember the movie. I remember the game, the video game.
You have all the shitty
There's
like
a video
THQ.
Oh,
game.
literally,
Hold on,
yeah,
I have
as a
another
kid-
funny
Dude,
meme.
no, DJ, no. As a kid, I would get all the licensed games. If I saw a movie and there was a game of it, I needed it.
And they're
Even
all
if-
shit.
No, even if I didn't see the movie, I still needed the game. Most of them were garbage.
All right, so I learn something new every day. This is apparently Ewan McGregor voiced the main character. Ewan McGregor is Obi-Wan.
Oh, I sent
Hello
to the wrong-
there.
I sent that to the wrong chat.
Good job.
But
On
you'll
the
see it.
fanny.
General Kenobi.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Incredible,
he's the
thickest
main
animated
robot.
character.
He's the main
Yeah,
robot.
yeah, he's the main robot. Yeah, I honestly, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. I thought it was really good.
You remember the fucking futuristic Pinocchio movie?
I refuse.
Wait, no.
What?
There was this Pinocchio movie made like in early 2000s by an Italian animation company, and it's supposed to be Pinocchio in the future, and he's a robot.
It looks
It's
just
re-
like it looks like the same art style as the movie Robots.
Or
Wait.
like Food Fight.
Wait,
It's
wait,
it's gross.
Is
wait,
it
what-
called Pinocchio 3000?
Yes.
That's what I'm looking at right. This looks awful. Why? Is
Oh.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen pictures of this before.
It's a fever dream. Like
I
everybody
don't-
remembers it, but they don't.
Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel was in the movie. That's correct.
Yeah, it says starring Howie Mandel.
Yes, he was the star.
Yeah.
Howie Mandel starred in something.
Oh god.
Started something. Oh yikes!
Oh my god.
Fucking. What are we talking about again?
Oh, really?
Right now, we're moving on to the next. What's the
No.
topic?
Wait, are we still? Wait, do we have anything more to say about robots?
I
I wa-
refuse because Nick's gonna talk about the stupid fucking Pinocchio movie, and I know it's gonna happen. So I want to move on to the next topic before I hear the word Pinocchio come out of his fucking mouth again. So,
Pinocchio,
oh
Pinocchio.
god, damn it! There it is.
Pinocchio, Pinocchio.
Yep.
All right.
You're never
Yeah.
taking edibles again.
All right,
Pinocchio.
next.
Shut
is,
the
uh,
fuck up. I
okay.
can take whatever I want. I'm older than you. There means I have. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
but
up,
I'm
Josh.
smarter than you.
No, you're not.
I didn't even say
Uh,
anything.
All right.
All right.
Celebrities not
Oh.
being dead. Apparently, there's a theory going around that XXXTentacion is not actually dead.
No, he's dead.
Because
Yeah,
there's like
he's
pictures
dead.
of him with his tattoos and like like the picture of him in the car where he doesn't have the tattoos that he got, and like he's not actually dead, and it's something stupid like that. And I'm like, but he's dead.
There was videos of his body all over Twitter.
Yeah, the videos of his body, they're saying that it's for a music video. Like he's like, they're saying that those videos like are for a music video. But like, there's also videos of like, quote unquote videos of him like, people thought I was dead, but I really wasn't. That was for a music video. Y'all crazy? I'm like, and it was like X doing like the Facebook Live or whatever. But I'm like, if it was Facebook Live, wouldn't that be all over the news? Like, what?
Yeah.
And like there's texts, like screenshots between X like on his official account and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then there was also like people like crossing pictures between the video and like recent pictures of him like with his face tattoos, and apparently like him in the car didn't like he didn't have any like of the face tattoos that he recently got, like the one on his forehead, he didn't have that that tattoo, like in the car, where he had that tattoo regularly. He didn't have it in the car.
Mhm.
So people are saying like it's for a music video or like a publicity stunt, and everybody's like, nah, he's dead.
Yeah, the dude's
Yeah,
dead.
I'm pretty sure he's dead. I'm
And
pretty sure
now,
it's just.
now everyone's like,
people-
oh, he's a
people
Tupac
are-
of our generation. I'm like, stop.
I just feel like people are just desperate, that they're like so sad that these people that they loved are dead, that they just want them to be alive, no matter how retarded
They
it
want
sounds.
something not to be
No,
dead.
right now they're
Yeah.
like, oh, he's the Tupac of our generation, and
No, he ain't.
and
He beat his girlfriend. He beat his gay dude. He's not the fucking big ear Tupac. He made
beat his gay
shitty
dude,
mixtape.
even though it
Doesn't
wasn't his
suck.
gay dude.
Whatever the fuck it was.
He beat a
He
gay dude.
made shitty fucking mixtapes. He had one good song that was meme to fuck. All right, does it suck the man was shot? Yeah, that really fucking sucks.
but Nick,
the guy was young.
but Nick,
What?
he's our generation's Tupac.
No, he's not.
I remember the theories of Tupac being alive, where apparently
Oh my
he's
God.
Tupac.
That
But
was
he-
like rampant. Like everybody.
But
Oh my
Josh,
guys.
What?
Guys, I looked up Tupac Shakur on Google right now. The top story: Tupac dead or alive? Sightings fuel popular conspiracy theory after 22 years.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
11 hours ago. Like,
remember when someone like found a guy who
was
looked
fast-
slightly similar to him
oh
at
my
like
god,
the Emmys like 2 years ago?
he's been recently spotted in Somalia.
I find
Yes,
that hard to
because
believe.
if I am a
Yes.
celebrity trying to lay low, who's very famous and trying to hide that he's dead, my first place to go would be Somalia.
Yes, with the rusted AKs and militias everywhere, and the fucking crazy ass fucking pirates and shit. Oh my god, I can feel nothing and everything.
Alright.
Oh,
I'm
But
so
yeah,
glad.
I did have a friend who actually believed in that. And like, no, he's dead.
he's not a friend. He's retarded.
Yeah.
Like they do it with all the celebrities who die. Like they did it with
The fucking-
Elvis.
The moon landing. Everybody thought the moon landing was fake.
Yeah.
It
Like,
is.
why would we fake it? Like, what's the point of faking a moon?
Just
landing?
because so that we could say that we got to the moon first before the Russians.
I mean, even then.
I mean,
we
we're definitely got to space now, but like
Yeah.
then you don't know.
Update on the space jihad.
Oh, no.
Was that last episode?
Yes. What is the update? Come on, go
What's
ahead
the
on.
update on
Yeah,
Space Jihad?
We have a- Space Saudi princes are funding space jihadists.
All right, yeah, but I figured it was gonna be something fucking stupid like that.
Also, Master Chief
Yep, Master
is
Chief.
stopping.
Okay, one question.
What next, Nick? Is the warlock
no.
from Destiny gonna come and help Master Chief too?
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah.
No, shush.
Yes, and
Here-
Doom Guy. Doom
Doom
Guy's
Guy.
here too.
No,
Yeah.
guys, I have a really, really important question.
Yep.
Why do we let this man speak? Like, at all?
I don't know, Josh. He was fired like 9 episodes ago, and yet he's still here.
He's like a homeless man that's still begging for scraps.
He's like the homeless man that keeps coming to piss in the local fountain every time we tell him to shoo. He keeps coming back, but you're too sad and don't want to call the cops on him to get him arrested. Because you know as soon as he gets arrested, he becomes a level 3 sex offender. So you don't do
Oh,
that.
God.
But you keep shooing him away, and he still comes back, but you keep giving him warnings. You don't want to get him arrested.
New
Did
theory.
we talk? We did talk about the homeless guy on the train, right?
Which homeless
Yes.
guy in the train? It's the T. Like what?
Yeah.
What else is the T other than homeless, vomit, and train?
Listen, if I'm homeless, my homeless name is Scampy.
New
All right,
theory.
next thing.
No,
Whatever it
no,
is.
no,
No,
DJ,
Josh.
DJ.
We haven't
Josh.
even finished the
No.
hour.
Jo- But
No.
Matt, we have to finish it because whatever it is going to feed into whatever Nick's stupid ideas are. We can't let
I
him speak. Listen, all right, hold on.
Look,
We're gonna let him.
I'm under the influence.
Shush,
No,
Nick.
shut the fuck
No,
you.
shut up for a minute. We're gonna let Nick speak for
Fuck.
2 minutes about whatever he wants, okay? And I guarantee you, it's going to make us lose brain cells. So, Nick, you have until 10:54 to speak about whatever you want. Go ahead and
Alright.
go.
All right, come on.
You got this.
Oh no.
Speak
All right.
whatever you want.
All right.
Whatever you
So
want. Just keep it in the guideline.
before I came onto this, I went to the car show,
Yeah.
try to sell my car.
So you were at the car show while we were all at the Hanover Mall movie theater. So you could have came and saw the movie with us today.
I already saw it.
But friends,
Yeah.
whatever.
Listen.
Proceed.
All right.
There was this big fucking cheeseburger, man. If nobody knows what a cheeseburger man is, it's
We
a
can
really,
idea.
No, shut
don't
up,
gotta
shut
explain.
up.
Just keep going with your story.
no, it's a really big fat guy
Okay.
with like the big fucking 8 chins, and they make really gurgly sounds and noises every time they move. He came up to me and goes, "You're selling your car?" I go, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, well." Nate walks away. I was like, "All right, cool, dude. Cool. Anybody gonna buy this fucking thing? Anybody at all? Should I just shit on this?
Yeah.
Should I just fucking make it to a couch like the fucking assholes on Etsy?" But
Yeah.
Was that your story?
Just,
Wow, that was very
Was
You
your
bad.
have another
story-
minute. You have one more minute.
okay, well, update on Space Jihad.
Oh.
Space Kurdish forces have moved into Space Benghazi,
Mm-hmm.
and they are slowly taking back the space town from Space Jihadists.
All right, that's your 1 minute. Shut the fuck up.
No,
This
you're
is
done.
you're
No,
done.
no,
You're done.
no,
You're done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's time.
You
yeah.
had 2 minutes and you wasted it by talking about a cheeseburger man and how you wanted to turn your whatever car into an Etsy couch.
No,
Yes.
I don't want to change my car into a couch. That's retarded. You're retarded.
You. Oh my god.
So DJ, you have some high thoughts you want to share with us?
Yes, it's.
I have a high thought right now.
Yeah.
Why is DJ stinky?
Yeah, she really got you.
Oh, you.
You
I don't want to be here anymore.
All right.
Yeah, listen, you
stop,
delayed the
stop,
fucking
stop
podcast
talking, please.
All right. DJ's high
Fine.
thoughts. Go. Shut up, Nick.
So these are my high thoughts from the other night, and these get really in depth. Not really like in depth, but just kind of more thought to them than my other ones have.
Yeah?
The first one is the emos ruined the Bible tale of David and Goliath.
Okay.
I don't see how they're correlated.
Shh. The next
All right,
one
don't
is
blow into your mic there, buddy.
the next one is if I had the ability to draw hentai really good, I would just to sell it, but I wouldn't
mean-
enjoy it.
No, I would draw it. I probably enjoy it.
That's weird.
Gross,
You're
that's
weird.
You're weird.
Josh, that was a
gross.
little more revealing than you probably expected.
I'm just saying.
Weird.
Josh
Yeah,
likes
ability.
2D girls.
Anime titty.
Josh likes anime titty.
All
I
right.
don't see the problem.
I
here.
also wrote from the creators of Chainsaw Hands, man, comes shotguns for legs, Rick.
Doesn't rhyme.
And I'm 90% sure I stole this from a meme, but I also wrote down throwing a sack of brown recluse spiders into a ceiling fan.
All right.
And my last thing I wrote was God is probably a 2008 emo.
I mean, you're right.
Honestly, probably wrong, but
I have a little bit.
Probably.
I have a little bit of weed left tonight, so tonight's high thought's gonna be. They're gonna be good.
I have a high thought.
Yeah.
what is
Why,
it?
What is it? Yeah.
why does everybody have hands when you only need really one hand?
You need two hands, you stupid.
Yeah, you need two
Do
hands.
you really do?
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes,
do.
Nick.
Because multitasking is very hard for humans.
Not
Why
really.
would-
No,
It
not
is,
really.
yeah.
No, not at all. Really, unless you like have two brain cells like you do, it's not really hard.
I'm so comfy in my bed.
Wow, that was.
I only have two high thoughts.
All right, Nick. I like.
Wait, can I share mine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Matt. It's probably more intelligent than Nick has anything to say. But yeah, go ahead.
They're not. This one was to DJ. I just looked at him and screamed, "This boy is cremating!" And then, for some reason, I have written down, "I sure did!" Exclamation point.
I sure did.
And I also have written down the word conniption. I also
Alright.
wrote down that I'm surrounded by some people I know and others I don't. Peculiar. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
All right.
They're my high thoughts.
All right.
I'm never gonna have these because I don't want to smoke the devil's weed. So no.
Shut up.
All right.
You're
Nick,
going to.
so the next
Yes.
thing we have is stupid things we've all done. And most of these was this idea for this topic mostly came from stupid shit Nick has fucking done. But in order to not single out Nick, we're going to talk about all stupid things we've done. But we're gonna start off with Nick because Nick is really fucking stupid right now.
Alright. What did you do? What?
I
Besides
have
being
a
here
story
right
about
now.
when me and Nick went to New Hampshire together.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to like an army store, like you buy like cool army shit and like airsoft guns or shit or whatever. I really don't know because I wasn't really interested.
Yeah.
But we were coming out, and Nick was coming out, and like he was holding the door for some old man. And
Oh no.
the
Oh
old man
no.
was coming out, and Nick didn't realize the old man like didn't grab the door. And the door was like a heavy door, so it wasn't like it like didn't slowly close. Like, it just kind of slammed. And Nick let go, and all you heard was, and it hit the old man like right in the fucking mouth.
Yikes.
Maybe he should have held on to the door like.
And the old man just went, "Hey!" and he kind of booked ass back to the car.
Don't be old, stupid.
While me, Nick, and Nick's mom, geeked out in the car after Nick just assaulted an old man.
Fuck him.
Now a funny thing, stupid thing that I've done when I was younger, I pepper sprayed myself with police grade mace.
Okay.
You
No,
pepper sprayed
no,
many
no, no,
people.
No,
I pepper sprayed myself and my little brother in the face with a can of mace.
Why?
Um,
Why?
we used to live in this big ass house where my godfather, who lived on the third floor, taught like kung fu classes and stuff.
Yeah.
And outside, like one of the guys, I guess, had like police grade mace on him, and he accidentally dropped it and left it in the backyard. And the next morning, I went outside, and I didn't really know what mace was. So at first, at the time, they were selling like this like Warhead sour spray candy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I thought it was. So I'm not sure if you remember like the Warhead sour spray candy, but that's what I thought that's what it was. So at first I sprayed it in my mouth and I was like, "Oh, this is gross."
Yikes.
Oh
And
no.
then I was like, "Oh, it's not that. It's gotta be Axe body spray." So I'm spraying myself from fucking head to toe. I'm like, "Carl, it's Axe body spray." And Carl's like, "It's not Axe body spray." I'm like, "Oh, then what is it?" And then my stupid ass thought it was fucking silly string, even though there wasn't fucking silly string coming out of it.
It
All
was.
right, I get the
It
candy.
was spiky silly string.
I get the candy. I
I
get the axe. How did you get silly string?
Matt, I was like 4.
Dude,
Darwin-
no,
Darwin
no,
was
no,
telling
you
us-
cannot use that as
Darwin was having a field day with me right there. And
You
I was like, "Carl, it's silly string." So I was chasing my brother around the yard, spraying him in the head and face with like mace, and I was like, "All right." And for some reason, it didn't take like effect right away, which didn't really make sense. So like, it took a little bit to like start taking
Wait,
effect.
I know why.
And-
Children are immune to peppers.
Yep, children are immune to peppers, guys.
Oh,
And I
Alright.
walked inside, and then suddenly my face started to burn. I was like, "Okay, maybe just like I got something in my eye." And I started rubbing my
You
eyes,
did.
and then I was just like, "Ow, ow!" And it got really bad. I went, "Ah, ah, ah!" And then Carl ran to the door. Carl goes, "I'm dying!" So my mom came, and my mom was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I'm like, "Hey man, there's a spray outside my eyes too. Ouch!" So my mom's like drowning both me and my brother in the bathtub of like ice cold water, and all I can hear is like the muffled screams of me and my brother going underwater because it hurt so bad. Oh. So eventually, once it calmed down, we were like laying in the living room trying to watch like Tom and Jerry with like cold washcloths over our face.
Oh my!
And my
fucking
godfather
Lord.
came home, and my mom had the can of mace to show him. And he's like, "What the fuck happened?" And my mom just like lightly placed it on the counter, and he went, "Fuck."
What is wrong with you?
And I looked at my mom at one point after like it was burning. I'm like, "Mom, am I gonna die?"
Jesus
It hurt. It was not fun. I was like
Oh.
5, and I was like, "Ah!" Someone called the cops to let them know that I was screaming,
Oh my god!
and the cops came like, "Why is your child screaming?" Mom's like,
He makes himself.
My mom was like, "He fell and hurt himself. He's fine. He's just really loud." And Carl,
He's
they're
autistic.
like, "Why are both your children screaming?" Like, "My other child's autistic." They're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh.
And they drove off.
All right, cool.
Because
Oh,
with
shit.
Carl, they were over all the time because Carl back then was very loud and very violent.
Mhm.
So they were over all the time with Carl.
Yeah.
So like they came over like, "Oh, you guys, how's it going?" They would like handshake my parents. But for me, I was just like, "Ah!" It's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm dying." There was a time that we were kicked off a
Jesus
plane. That
Christ.
was a good one.
Why were you kicked off the plane?
'Cause-
Again, when I was young, my brother, again having autism and being special needs, he wasn't used to a plane, and we were going to Disney World, and we were like, okay, when we went to the doctor, we were like, okay, so what do we give my brother so that he's calm on the plane? They're like, oh, give him Benadryl because Benadryl's supposed to like knock him the fuck out. It had the opposite effect on my brother. It made him like super high strung and super hyper. So the plane's landing in Florida. You know how when planes land, it goes and it bounces a little bit? That's
Yeah.
what's happening. Carl unbuckles his seatbelt, stands up and goes, "We're all gonna die!" On a crowded plane, filled with people, maybe a year or three, maybe about like 3 years after 9/11.
Jesus Christ!
And we were the very first people escorted off the plane.
Oh my god!
Our only excuse is that our child with special needs, we're sorry.
Our kid's broken. Sorry.
I have a story when I was like 4. I went to a BJ's. Is BJ's like a worldwide thing?
BJ's, yeah, it's a
BJ's,
store
no,
in America.
I think Costco's is.
Well, okay, if you don't know what BJ's is, it's one of those markets where you have to have like a membership there to buy things.
You could buy things in like giant bulk.
Or
Yeah,
they beat you with sticks.
Yeah, that's
They
what
don't beat you with sticks. That's false
So
information.
I was
They do.
my
Anything Nick says tonight is wrong.
Hey,
my-
DJ,
my-
you're a good person.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you.
Saw that one coming.
All right,
That's
Matt.
fine.
Keep
So
going.
so my parents had a membership to BJ's. So we went. I think I was with my dad at the time, and we went. We went up to. We got all our things. Went up to the conveyor belt, and at the end when the conveyor belt kind of like there's like a little gap, so it loops around. The gap
Yeah.
was like wide open, and 4-year-old me said, "I'm gonna put my hand in there." So I put my right hand in there, and I felt this weird feeling. It wasn't pain, but it was like there's things going on, and I take out my hand, and there's a little hole in my thumb that's bleeding everywhere.
All right then.
I was like freaking the fuck out. My dad was like, "What did you do?" My mom's had to drive all the way down. I mean, no, we lived down the street, so it wasn't that bad. Then we went to the hospital, had like a giant cast, and we sued BJ's because they had the conveyor belt wide open without any warning. We got like $10,000.
Matt, it suddenly appears that you owe me $10,000.
Yeah, Matt,
That was like
Matt.
that was like a decade ago.
All right, I'm gonna go
Right,
back in
so
time
plus
and make
inflation, you owe me $15,000.
I don't think that's how inflation works.
I still have the scar on my thumb.
Give me your thumb.
It looks. I'm not giving you my thumb.
Give me your thumb.
Give me the thumb.
He had to
You
think
had
about
to
it.
think about that.
Do I give
like-
him my thumb?
Should
No.
I? Is this ethical?
Why would it not be ethical for you to give him your thumb?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm
there
so
any others?
comfy.
I'm trying to think if there are any other stupid stories I have.
I tased myself with a cattle prod.
Not surprised. You kind of need it every once in a while.
Okay, go ahead and explain.
I found a cattle prod. I didn't know it was on. I touched the side of my leg with it. Accidentally pushed the little button. Electrocuted myself. And you think to yourself,
You think to
Oh.
yourself, man, I would be smart, but I'm Nick, so no.
shut up, Josh. I'm gonna use a cattle prod on you.
Of course.
I'm gonna just go behind you, shock you behind the back anytime you talk in Massachusetts.
Ah, yes.
No speaking.
Just- Shut up, Josh.
Josh will go home and be like, Josh, why do you have taser burns in the back of your neck?
Because my friend hates me.
The mean Massachusetts boys tortured me.
we just let's just carry a big beating stick every time Josh gets out of line. We hit him.
Ah,
Does
yes.
Josh have any stupid stories?
Yeah,
I
Josh-
really don't remember any, I'm gonna be honest. Because, like, most are just repressed memories that I'd rather not remember.
a lot of them involved his uncle.
I, okay then. In your own little world, yes. In my own little world, you are dead.
All right, DJ, it's time to talk about Nick's stupid stories.
Wait, am I dead?
Yes.
Sweet.
The man getting hit in the face by the door was a good one. Oh, there were some other ones that I had that I just kind of like completely.
The
forgot.
garden hose. The garden guy.
What?
The guy watering his flowers.
Oh yeah, we're driving. Me and Nick are driving around, like just driving around. Random old dude chilling out, minding his own business, watering his like grass.
Oh
Nick
my fucking god.
brings the car to a slower speed.
No, I
Bro,
didn't. I literally
yes,
drove by.
No, you did not. You slowed.
I
You didn't,
did.
like, you didn't like stop the car, but you slowed it down a little bit, like enough so that he
No.
could hear you. Roll down the window all the way and yell.
No, they're already down
Wha-
because I don't have AC.
Okay, sorry, they were already down. Sorry, guys, you didn't roll it down.
Because you're
Ugh.
bullshitting.
He yelled out the window. Watering your grass won't bring your wife back.
Oh yeah, I remembered one. I remember.
Oh my god.
Because I was just. I don't know who the guy was, and it just thought it'd be funny.
I remember.
Okay.
Okay.
Explain.
All right. So it was on my birthday. Me and my friends going to the movies. We were going to see Logan, and we got into the theater. It was like really empty. No one was in there. It was dark.
Yeah.
So we went up at the top, and we were just being like really loud. We were being idiots. So like we were making jokes, like because Franco's brother, every time he would get mad, he would just yell out anal. And like me, trying to be the funny guy, I yelled out to the top of my lungs in this empty room in the movie theater, anal. And then I turned on the fucking flashlight on my phone, and there was just one guy in the front row. Oh no!
If you go to
Was
the
he
movie
looking at
theater,
you like?
No, he looked like he just did not want to know who said that. He just wanted to fucking enjoy the movie.
Dude, if I was that guy, I'd just shout it back.
yeah, anal's pretty cool.
Yeah, see you after the movies.
Like, I was so embarrassed after I saw him.
Soggy cracker behind a movie theater.
Like, ooh, he was like the only guy in there too.
How do people fuck in a movie theater? Like, it baffles me. It baffles me. Like, people gotta go in there and clean. They don't like see, like, you know, like It's gross. Don't do that in
Dude.
movie theaters. If you're one of the people that fuck in the movie theater, you're wrong. You're what's wrong with the world.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
watch the
Like-
movie, like joke
Like
around,
people
watch a
have
movie.
to go in. Like if you have to pay to go in there just to fuck, then don't be fucking. Because if you can't do it in your home or in your car, then there's a problem.
If you're fucking in a car, you're already fucked.
But it's your car. That's your property.
Like,
Yeah,
you
but-
can do that
But why would you want to fuck in a car?
because sometimes you can't fuck. Like if you have a bunch of people at your house,
Yeah.
you can't like.
Yeah,
Then
like,
you make
yeah,
them
that's
disappear.
Make
you
how?
murder them. You tell them. Like,
Uh,
you say,
Why am I trying
I-
to reason with them?
yeah, you don't reason with Nick in general. Never mind, hi Nick. Trying to reason with Nick in general is just like trying to reason with like a baby who's deaf and blind. It's not. It just won't
Excuse
work.
me. Excuse me. That's
Excuse.
incorrect.
All right, Nick. Start a debate with me. Start a debate that I
Alright.
know that I'm going to be right with.
All right. You're a pretty cool dude.
I am. I feel like
That
a
is
pretty good
not a
dude.
fucking debate. What the hell?
Yeah, DJ is automatically a great person.
I feel like I'm a pretty good.
I
person.
disagree.
Yeah,
There's the debate.
I disagree with Josh.
Oh, okay then. Why?
Oh, that was wholesome.
What,
Okay.
Nick, why do you feel like I'm a bad person? Go ahead, Nick. Put-
I didn't say you're a
put-
bad person. I said you're not a cool person.
why do you
Number
think
one.
why do you think I'm not a cool person? Go ahead.
Because number one, your body temperature is not cool. It's warm.
Thank you for watching the Amateur Figure Out Pod. We made it 12 episodes, but you know sometimes things don't work.
Because we ended off at an even number.
My legs are melting.
Oh wow, more things from you.
What's the next reason, Nick?
We should ask.
Number-
Guys. Let's ask Nick some questions, some personal questions. Just ask him.
Oh no.
You don't know. I want to flip what he wanted to do. I'm gonna ask him. Would you rather questions?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh no.
79 hard would you rather questions
Fuck you.
from mantelligence.com. Oh, all right. All right, Nick. All right, Nick. Are you ready?
No.
Would you rather be able to detect any lie you hear or get away with any lie you tell?
Second one.
What's the second one, Nick? Can you tell us?
You can't lie of any lie. Tell. So
Okay.
I'd be like, yeah, I paid those bills.
And you can just go on throughout the month.
Yeah,
paying
it's
these bills.
fucking
It's
yeah.
foolproof.
I
You can
didn't
just
kill.
Give them some like cash you made from crayon and paper. You,
Yeah,
you just
Josh
go on
knows
and
what
on.
All right, number
Yeah,
two.
but like you can lie about it, Nick. But like when like so say someone calls, like the bill company calls, says, "Hi, Nick, did you pay those bills?"
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go check that.
All right, go ahead.
No, you didn't pay those bills. You lied to us. We're
I didn't lie to you. That's not part of the question. Goodbye.
But
we're taking- we're taking away-
We're
the thing is
foreclosing
he
your
gets
house.
away
we're
with
foreclosing your house. Sorry, you're
it.
living on the
The-
street.
No, the thing is he gets away with it.
Yeah, that's the point. I get away with it no matter what.
You got away with it that one time. I get to check the facts. My job is to check the facts.
Well, here's the fact. You're a fucking loser, and you calling me about bills. See you
Okay.
at cool school, like never.
I may call you about
Next.
bills, but at least I can still pay mine.
Next question. Would you rather have no taste buds or be colorblind?
I'd rather have no feet.
That
No,
wasn't-
also-
That
Next
was-
question. Let's see. Would you rather be the richest person in the world or the smartest?
I
Well,
would be
if
the
you become the
richest.
smartest person in the world, you can prevent something that will get you the richest person in the world.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
Or I could just have the opportunity to be the richest person no matter what.
Yeah, like
So-
honestly, for
Yeah,
Nick,
but if you're the richest person in the world, then you could be stupid and blow all your money on stuff, or stuff happens, you lose all your money, and then you're.
No,
Fuck.
no.
okay,
But
okay,
if you're
no,
smart, you can figure out ways to keep
No.
all your money and
No.
make more money.
DJ,
No.
think about this. Think about this. You are telling Nick this. Now, Nick is not smart enough to think about this on his own, so of
Like-
course he would pick the rich option.
Like Bill Gates, is no longer the richest man in the world.
I don't give a fuck about Bill Gates.
Like he will no longer become the richest man in the world. Like you have to be
They-
smart. Like if you pick smart, you can get both. You'd be both the richest man in the world and the smartest man in the world.
Well, if I'm the smartest man in the world, I probably have a reason not to be the richest man in the world because I'm so smart.
Well, I mean that's up to you really, but if you're
Well,
smart and
here's the thing. You're wrong. So shut up, stupid.
yep. See, guys, there's everyone with Nick's ultimate wisdom of being a fucking jackass.
All right, next question. Would you rather have legs as long as your fingers or have fingers as long as your legs?
Dude, I want fingers
I
long
want,
as my
I'd
legs.
honestly want fingers as long as my legs. My dumbass would be knocking shit over, and I
Wow, that
wouldn't
would
get.
look fucking retarded. Holy fuck.
Would they be as thin? Would they be as really thin, like my fingers, or would they be as thick as my legs?
Basically, take your legs and put them on your hands.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Or take your fingers and put them on your legs. So you have two little legs.
Two
Like
tiny
the
little
Deadpool
legs that
two
would snap as soon as I get up from something. Yeah, no thanks.
All right. Would you rather wake up in the morning looking like a giraffe or a kangaroo?
Giraffe,
Kangaroo.
giraffe, so I can fucking headbutt the fuck out of
No,
Nick.
no kangaroo, because I'm swole as fuck, boy.
I could still headbutt the fuck out of you. You would see it coming. I'd walk around. And be
Well,
like,
I could
I'm as
jump
big a
on
giraffe.
your neck. I could jump on your neck.
They
and
can't
fucking
jump that
scratch you.
high.
They're kangaroos.
They scientifically cannot jump that high.
It's scientifically a giraffe can't fit in my room.
You are a kangaroo. You wouldn't have a fucking room.
Well, I'd be in Australia, you'd be in Africa, so fuck you.
Well, no. He'd just wake up. Like, he'd be in his bed. He'd go to sleep
Yeah.
and wake up as that animal.
Okay, so that means you're never just gonna leave your room.
Well, I could. They can
Yeah,
fit
he'd
through
kick down his
doors.
door with his legs if he's a kangaroo.
Okay, so I would be able to leave my room. I have to navigate out, but I could do it.
No, you couldn't, because you're a fucking giraffe.
I can
Yeah, you're too tall.
I can lean my neck down. I can navigate my neck out. They can maneuver
How
their
do you
neck
know?
around.
You've never been a giraffe before.
Have you been a fucking giraffe before, man?
No, so I'm just saying you can't verify this.
Then
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't.
verify it either.
I'm
Well,
just.
I can. In my past life, I was a stripper pole made out of fucking spaghetti.
Next question. Would you rather have a head too big for your body or a high-pitched baby voice?
High pitched baby voice.
I'd rather have a head too big for my body.
You already do.
Alright, fucking rude.
Would you rather your name be Little Caesar or Papa John?
Papa
Call me
John.
Papa.
What did you? No.
Alright, wait a
What
second.
did you say? What
I
did
kn-
you say?
I know someone named Papa John.
He's our Lord and Savior.
What did Nick say? He did not say Papa John.
He said little Papa.
You call me Papa.
Next.
All right.
They call me Big Papa.
Let's see. I'm going on a different page because most of these are. Let me see. Let's try lifehacks.io.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Spicy.
Ooh, this is good. Would you rather swim 300 meters through shit or dead bodies?
Dead
Dead,
bodies.
dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
Would you rather eat shit that tasted like chocolate or eat chocolate that tasted like shit?
Chocolate tastes like shit because it's actually edible and I won't get sick.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit's edible too, but
No.
You'll get a coli.
yeah, you're E. coli. Fuck you.
Wow, I may be stupid apparently.
You just you just offended
Smart.
DJ. He ate shit once.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck you, you
Jesus.
E. coli looking ass. This bitch look like an E. coli.
This bitch look like bacteria.
All right.
This bitch
Uh,
eats beans.
Literally every single one of those was lame.
All right.
Oh, nope, that's BuzzFeed. Why did I click on that?
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah. No. Back out. That's a no. Not on this podcast.
Okay.
Nick.
Would you rather be without elbows or be without knees?
Oh,
Oh shit.
I'd rather be like. So does that mean like I have one big arm bone?
You either have one big arm bone or one big leg bone.
I'd rather have
What's
one
that?
big arm bone.
One big leg bone.
Yeah, but like you're basically in like perpetual like, T pose for the rest
Yeah.
of your life.
Yeah. You
that's
can't bend
the
it.
point. That'd be funny as
Alright.
fuck.
Like you can only move it in like 8 directions.
I want General Grievous arms.
That wasn't part of the question.
I don't care, but I want them.
All right. Good for you.
That'd be so cool.
No, that would look honestly creepy.
Horrifying.
You would look,
Okay.
you would look like an abomination
All right, this one's
more
confusing.
than you are now.
Would you rather secretly have sex with a goat or have everyone think you had sex with a goat even though you didn't?
Secretly. With a goat.
Yeah, what
I
kind
want-
of question is this on?
Yes.
Why would
My
I
answer
want
is
anyone
yes.
to think that I had sex with a goat?
I'd
It's
fuck the
black-
shit out of that goat.
This is that Black Mirror episode, isn't it?
President DJ, you have to fuck the goat or I tell everybody how gay you are.
I mean, everyone knows how gay he is, so like,
Would you rather use eye drops made of vinegar or made from sandpaper?
Well, knowing
I'm
my
sorry?
crusty ass.
what feels worse?
Vinegar in your eyes or sandpaper on your butt?
Sandpaper on my
on the
butt.
I guess I'll go with sandpaper.
I'll go with sandpaper.
I'd rather not go vinegar because those will not be eye drops.
My eyes are sensitive.
Good job.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, I didn't say anything.
I'm gonna eat your ass.
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome to the Amateur Ass Eating Podcast.
All we do is eat ass here.
Any more interesting
I'm done with
questions?
the questions, by the way.
All
The
right.
rest are stupid.
We're
Alright.
about an hour in anyways.
Yeah.
This has been episode
12.
12 of the Amateur Hour Pod Wizard
We
Cast.
forgot the wizard.
I said Wizard Amateur Hour Wizard Cast.
What?
Good enough.
Oh,
Wizard Amateur
Pod
Hour
Amateur-
Cast.
Hold up. Let me say
Podcast
something.
Wizard.
Let
Well,
me say
no,
something.
no.
Guys, no. DJ,
Oh,
let Nick
let me
let
see.
Nick end this episode.
Do I have
me-
to? Do I have to?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Nick, you have the floor.
All right. E.
Okay, that's enough.
End the
Okay.
episode.